Would you be willing to sit with me for a few minutes with the eye patch off?
No.
No?
Nope.
There's this older black man, and I could just see him looking at me. I could just imagine him in his head saying, ooh, I hope she sits next to me.
I want the tattoo.
Do you really want it?
Yes, I want the tattoo.
Would you ever get a tattoo that you couldn't see until it was done?
Wait.
What if it could save your life?
I'm afraid of losing my family.
Two bold psychologists
It's not what happened.
It's not what happened.
breaking new ground and taking on traditional therapy.
I've gotten so bad now that I can't take my son to a movie.
They've teamed up with 3 top tattoo artists
Just try to relax and breathe.
to lead a revolution in psychology. It's tattoo therapy at its most extreme.
Who are you fighting for? You will lose your family.
But if you've got a problem that needs fixing,
Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
getting a tattoo you have no say in could be the best shot you've got.
I feel like a new man.
This is Ink Shrinks.
If you're gonna get tattoo therapy, you need to be ready to go through something extreme and something quick.
We live in a microwavable society, a Twitter age. People have problems, but they don't want to wallow in it. They want to get on with it. That's what tattoo therapy does.
I've been in therapy my entire life, but what we're doing here is bringing everything to the surface in a fraction of the time.
Tattoo therapy is just what it sounds like. We meet one-on-one with the client, get to the root of the problem.
Then we work with an artist to design a tattoo to jumpstart the mind and body.
The client not seeing the tattoo until it's completely done forces them to surrender control.
Regular therapy, it's all just words and audio, and with tattoo therapy, it becomes a part of your body and a part of your being.
The moment the skin is broken with any tattoo, the body sends endorphins to heal that wound. And as the body does that, the mind becomes open to let the therapy sink in.
Because it is so permanent, every single time they look at that tattoo, they realize they have the strength to get over whatever problems are going to face them.
When that primary visual cortex of the brain hits the image, it excites the neurotransmitters. And it's like reliving the tattoo experience all over again. Hell yeah, it's extreme. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
My name is Anthony Thomas Bancroft. I'm 29 years old. I'm from New York City, New York. 3 months ago, I was well on my way to becoming a special agent with the Drug Enforcement Administration until I got my eye keyed out by some pussy 3 blocks from my house. I like to make sense of things. Things like this don't make sense.
Anthony.
They happen and they change your life in a millisecond. I want my eye back. I want my sight back.
Without both of my eyes, I no longer meet the physical requirements to join the DEA.
I'm here because I've lost parts of me that I don't necessarily know how to get back on my own. Stab me in the course of duty. Shoot me in the course of duty. Send my mom a flag. I'm cool with that.
That's not what happened.
It's not what happened, which is
fucking
pissed. I've never been one to go to a therapist. I've never been one to seek out help on my own. The idea of getting a blind tattoo, something I have no say over, I'm bugged out right now.
Hey.
How are you?
How's it going?
Pretty good.
I'm glad you're here. Tattoo therapy shocks the mind into awareness. I've worked with many veterans returning from combat, but with Anthony's attack, it was so random. It's understandable that he is feeling so rageful and angry. We're hoping that this will be enough to jumpstart him into the rest of his life.
Starting to get a little real.
A little bit.
Anthony looks like he could blow up at any moment.
First tattoo, I'm not gonna see it, have no say, and it's as crazy as what happened.
Anthony doesn't really seem like the kind of guy that would go through traditional therapy for months and months sitting on the couch. This accelerated process is the only way he's going to be able to deal with his situation and get over losing his eye.
My name's Joey. I'm 33 years old and I live in Portland, Oregon. I'm here because I need to conquer my fear of needles. I start seeing, everything starts going mosaic. I immediately just lose it and I pass out and it's over. I cannot remember the last time I've had a physical. Blood disease runs in my family. This is extremely real and I need to be able to go to the doctor.
He used to watch his grandfather do dialysis.
I connect with all of my clients, but I relate to Joey on an even deeper level because I've been struggling with needle phobia all of my life. So I understand what Joey's going through. But I also have that Gabe thing inside of me that says, I'm pulling through it, kid. I'm gonna pull you through it with me.
What freaked him out was the way the dialysis machine runs. Of course, the poison is going out and the blood is coming in. It's just circulating.
Sure. I want the tattoo.
Do you really want it?
Yes, I want the tattoo. I do. Do you feel how clammy I am? The idea of never seeing my prescription until it's done is a bit terrifying. And if it doesn't work, I honestly don't know what will.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm nervous.
Yeah,
What's going on?
This is good. Joey's here, but he's still got to get through the process of getting the tattoo. If Joey can just push through the process, the tattoo that Justin and I have designed for him will be a permanent reminder that he doesn't have to live with the fear of needles anymore.
Where are the needles?
Where are they?
Yeah.
Do you want to see them?
I don't want to see them, but I just want to know where they are.
So they're in this drawer here. As a father and a former teacher, I have learned the key to get people through their fear, and that's to ease them through it. As soon as we can get him in that chair, the endorphins start kicking in, we start getting that tattoo going on his body, and I think once we get to that point, he'll be fine.
Whoa, What is that?
These aren't needles.
Can I stand up to look at the needles? I don't like being in this position. Is that okay?
Whatever you need to do.
That may sound crazy.
So you want to see one?
Yes, I need to, but can I be eased into it, or
Sure,
can you
know,
pull?
Hey,
sure.
20% of Americans, including myself, are scared of needles. But based on my 15 years of doing this work, the mental and physical test that Joey's going through could be the last chance he's got.
We're about to start.
All right.
You're no stranger to a little bit of pain.
Nope.
And it's just a little bit of pain.
Anthony's trusted me up to this point. Once that tattoo needle breaks his skin, emotions start rushing to the surface, especially on a tattoo virgin.
Is that what a tattoo feels like?
That's what a tattoo feels like.
Holy cherry broken.
Yeah.
There we go.
The biggest concern for Anthony is that his rage will come to the surface while he's alone in the room with Sarah. Whenever we have high-risk clients like Anthony or Joey, Dr. Gabe and I are on standby in case we need to step in.
I remember being in the hospital bed after this happened, pissed as Everybody's thankful you're alive, you know, and I'm like, I wish it was worse.
Tattoo therapy has worked for hundreds of clients, but never for a needle phobe like Joey, where the prescription is the source of his phobia. Right now, he needs to understand that this blind tattoo isn't something that I'm doing to him, but something that we have to do together. Remember, you're in control of this, okay?
Oh, you shouldn't have told me that I'm in control. If I had to go home because I couldn't go through with this, I really fear the worst. This is by far the last resort.
The deal is, I need you just to relax. If you need a minute, just say, I need a minute, I need a minute.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
But don't do this, none of this. A little bit more. You're fine, just relax.
Okay. Tattoo therapy is like ripping the Band-Aid off. This could be a real life or death situation for Joey. If he doesn't succeed here, we all fail.
Oh.
Here we go.
Wait a second.
Here we go. Hey, breathe with me, breathe with me.
Please, what the?
Okay.
Breathe with me.
Okay.
Wait a second, wait a second, wait.
An hour into their prescriptions, Anthony's processing an attack that cost him his eye. And Joey is closer than ever to facing his fear of needles.
Ready? Wait. One, you can do it. Two.
Come on, you can do it.
Three, relax.
Keep it
Relax.
Keep it relaxed.
Relax. There you go. There you go.
It's happening. You're doing it. Is it?
Relax.
Breathe with me.
Relax. Take a deep breath.
You're doing good. You're doing good. You're doing good.
What happened?
You're doing
Joey,
good.
you just were tattooed.
You were just tattooed, dog.
You just
You did something on me permanent? Wait, is there blood or anything?
No.
Homie, you're good.
Okay.
I have dealt with anxiety my entire life, so I can totally relate to Joey right now. I'm just glad that Dr. Gabe's breathing techniques and my ability to get Joey in the chair is working. Now we can begin the tattoo therapy.
My name is Keya Mason. I'm 37 years old. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. A lot of my friends actually call me a white black girl. 2 black men pulled up in a Mercedes G-Wagon, and they tried to talk to me, and I was just immediately dismissive. My biggest issue is the fact that I don't trust black men. My friends would tell me, well, you know, he's a black man, so you need to be easier on him. Because it's like, I don't give a
Yeah.
You know, I'm a black woman. I'm from the hood. I was
Yeah.
able to get out. I don't wear black on my sleeve. Surrendering my control to anyone at any time is a huge thing for me if I don't make this change, I can end up bitter and alone for the rest of my life.
Hey, Keya. How you feeling?
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah, that's normal, that's natural. Keya came in because she believes that her distrust of Black men is ruining her personal and professional relationships. But I did some digging in our session and I realized there is a lot more going on with her than that.
So I'm getting onto a plane, and it's bad enough I had the middle seat. And there's this older Black man, and I could just see him looking at me. And I could just imagine him in his head saying, ooh, I hope she sits next to me.
We see it all the time where a client comes in presenting with one particular issue, and it turns out it's something completely different. Her real issue is that she's a control freak and very judgmental.
So what are you about to put on my arm?
I wish I could tell you, but I can let you know it's gonna be something really great. It's gonna be something really pretty.
How long have you been a tattoo artist?
Tattoo therapy is perfect for Keya because it challenges her controlling nature the way it has never been challenged before. Tim has the patience of a saint, and we've designed a tattoo to remind Keya that life's about more than judging people and burning bridges.
I mean, you know, it's definitely thrilling, but it's definitely nerve-wracking. I'm open to it. I'm
Yeah,
here.
absolutely, you're here.
But it's just like what the you're about to put on me.
I just have it in my head. She's just gonna pick part out of everything I'm doing. And that's been the only couple of clients in my life that hasn't worked out. So that's just awesome.
We're about 3.5 hours into the tattoo, and Anthony is just bouncing back and forth between anger and sadness.
To have a split second, dick move by some guy that, he don't give a and I'm nowhere in his consciousness. And he's in every second of mine.
I don't want you spending another day, look at me, on this because they're probably not. So why should you give them any more of that and not allow yourself to feel how you want?
Maybe it's not
Leaving the past
necessarily
in the past versus focusing on what the past has
not
brought me to.
necessarily like forgetting the past, but just putting it down.
Yeah.
If I said to you, hey dude, let's get in my car and let's go to the past, can we go there?
No.
We can't go there.
No.
We talk about it as if it actually exists, but it doesn't exist.
Wish we could, but no.
No, we can't.
I hate being with you right now.
Do you think maybe I could take a look at your eye?
You want to take a look at it?
Yeah, definitely.
Anthony was very protective of his eye in our session. Would you be willing to sit with me for a few minutes with the eye patch off?
No.
No?
Nope.
This is a telling moment for Anthony that will either be a step in the right direction or make him even angrier.
Do you see the sutures at all?
Oh yeah, damn.
For Anthony to reveal his injury to Sarah is an indicator that the process is already working. But he still hasn't seen his tattoo, so I'm hoping it doesn't cause him to regress or blow up or sink further into depression.
I gotta say, Keya's a lot easier to deal with when she's lying flat on her back with a needle in her arm. I'm not sure if she's getting over her issues with Black guys or not, but she's definitely having to surrender control. Just try to relax and breathe, okay?
I guess I'll receive pain for all the pain I've caused other people over all these years.
Can you conceive of the idea of if you're a little bit more compassionate with yourself, that you could be a little bit more so with the people around you?
Yes, I don't know how to do that.
We have to pump it up for my sister, that's for sure.
Like, why? Why why do I have to be like the sister? We're not related.
Based on Keya's response to Dr. Gabe, I still think she's got a ways to go before she's healed. I'm just hoping, for my and Dr. Helen's sake, that Keya doesn't go on a warpath when she sees this tattoo for the first time.
Anthony has come to some important realizations of his attack and himself, but nothing can prepare him for what he's about to experience. Do you have anything that you want to say before you see?
I want to jump in. Maybe this tattoo that I get blind does nothing for me, symbolizes nothing for me. And then I'm just stuck with art on my body that I could care less for.
Come over here. Let's see.
Stand right here.
Passing the 5-hour mark, Joey's becoming more anxious and Keya's surrendering control. Tattoo virgin Anthony has controlled his rage to this point, but is about to see his prescription for the first time.
Do you have anything that you want to say before you see?
I want to jump in.
Come over here. Let's see.
Stand right here. Go ahead.
What the? This dude, that's me, man. This dude is angry as but you can't hear him scream. And essentially that was me leading up to this point.
So sick. So sick. Sorry, I gotta get close because
It's all right.
I got one.
For Anthony's prescription, we have designed this candle to represent his light, burned down but not out. From that flame, a phoenix rises from the ashes, symbolizing new beginnings, and the wings form a laurel leaf to show his victory and triumph.
In my 15 years as a therapist, seeing people get well never gets old. And you can see in Anthony's body language that a weight has been lifted.
So sick. Holy.
The fact that Dr. Helen and Sarah put so much love into this, it restores my faith in humanity.
Right now, we're exactly where I was hoping we wouldn't be with Joey.
I don't know what is going on right now. I just need to get the out for a second.
He's called it quits. Now I've got to figure out a way to get him back into that chair.
You do not want to go backwards into this thing of you don't have what it takes.
I get it. He's exhausted. The tattoo buzz is worn off. He's freaking out. But it's still a matter of life or death for Joey. And right now, he needs some serious coaching.
You can give me an hour and a half to sit back in that chair, you're gonna walk out of here a stronger man. But you're not gonna get that sitting out here on this cooler. Sometimes the situation calls for tough love, and I think Joey hearing how important it is to me and Dr. Gabe is paying off, for now.
Control has been Keya's issue, and she definitely has surrendered that today. She's made it through the first step of the process. But now comes the real test of how she'll react to seeing her tattoo for the first time. Are you ready to see
I'm so ready.
what has been created
Yes.
for you, just for you?
Yes.
All right,
Ready.
awesome. Step over here, please.
Okay.
All right.
Can I look?
Go ahead, please look.
This is exactly the moment I was afraid of. I'm waiting for her to either have that breakthrough we're all hoping for or turn around and start clawing my eyes out.
I didn't realize it would be so big, and I mean, I knew it would be forever, but
Keya's first reaction is to be expected given why she's here. But it can't be her final impression or we failed.
just looking at it, you know, it's scary.
This is a process. It's a process of change and a process of acceptance. Remember, Keya's quick to judge. Sometimes it can take a more detailed explanation of the tattoo to let the prescription sink in.
There's a couple of things in there that, you might not get yet. The vines wrap around each other into a heart. I also hid in these two petals here, two faces looking at each other.
Oh, I do.
Which represents like your promise of love. They're just simple faces. They're not anyone. This
beautiful.
Not only has Keya surrendered to tattoo therapy, she also understands the message of her prescription now, and I hope it allows her to live a happier life.
It's pretty awesome. It's badass.
Yes.
Thank God.
I would not say that I'm perfect and that I'm completely fixed, but what this tattoo represents is definitely going to help me accept not only myself, but the people around me. And so I do believe that I am on a path to change.
Against all odds, our very first needle phobe has crossed the finish line. What might have taken traditional therapy months or even years to do, tattoo therapy has done in a matter of hours. He's already taken a major step, but now it's time for the payoff to all the pain. Look at your new life. Look at that prescription.
I can do it?
You can do it.
I can do it? All right.
You
so
got
this
the
is,
power,
this
right?
Is life. So
here we go.
What the hell? Holy Oh my God, it's gorgeous. Are you kidding me? Looking at the tattoo for the first time, my thoughts are blown away. Like, I don't know how to describe in words how elated I feel. Oh my God, man.
I'll be like,
no, shut the... No, seriously. That is beautiful, and it is gorgeous.
For Joey, we included a sparrow, which represents freedom. And behind that, a compass with 8 points, which represents his age when he lost his grandfather. The use of red is to help Joey overcome his fear of blood, and in turn, create a symbol of life.
Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You are my hero. Both of you.
Great.
Like...